All right, so thank you so much for those amazing drawings. You were excellent architects and great engineers thinking about the reasons why people needed these buildings and the challenges that were faced when they built them. And your drawings were beautiful, so you were excellent architects and excellent engineers. So, because you guys are so awesome, this week we are going to be designing and building our first project, which is a pencil holder, okay? So you can use anything you have at home, paper, cardboard, fabric, or recycled containers, so cans, jars, boxes, anything, okay? You are not allowed to use like a mug. That's not okay. I don't want to see like a glass or a mug, but you can use a jar. You are not allowed to use Lego, but for this one, you might be able to use it later on if you can convince me. So really this one, I want you to use recycled material to build your pencil holder. So anything recycled, paper, cardboard, fabric, if you have some fabric lying around, or felt. If you have clay or Play-Doh or plasticine, you can use that as well to build it. But no Lego or mugs or bowls or anything like that, okay? So it should be recycled material for your pencil holder. Now, you can use joining materials as well, so you can use tape, string, if you have plasticine or pipe cleaners, or sticky tack, you can go ahead and use those. If you have access to a glue gun, you can use that as well, but you need to have mom or dad there to help you with that, to supervise or maybe do it for you. And obviously you can use scissors, and then you need to have decorating material as well. So please be sure that you get help from mom and dad if you are cutting cardboard, especially because cardboard is a little bit tricky to cut, so you need to have adult scissors, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. And also if you're using metal cans, maybe have mom or dad help with that as well, because sometimes around the edges you can get cut if there's still some stuff left from the can. So please just be careful when you're using your recycled materials, okay? Plastic is a great, glass jars or cans are fine as well. Just make sure that you clean everything out, okay? And just be extra careful. So here are the rules for your pencil case. You can't just give me a pencil case and say, oh, I'm done. So your pencil holder has to be stable. You should be able to lift it up and things won't fall out. The pencils won't fall out, it won't break, it won't crunch. You should just be able to lift it and everything stays together, okay? You will have to show me how stable it is in a video as well. You need to be able to make it big enough so it holds at least 10 pencils. So I want to see it with 10 pencils and how strong it is. Can it hold 10 pencils if you're lifting it up? Okay, and it needs to be decorated somehow. So you can paint it, you can put stickers on it, you can color it, you can put paper around it, as long as it's not just a can, okay? Then it's fine. You can paint it, you can do whatever you want to it. You can put feathers on it if you have it. You could put it on your t-shirt, okay? I don't know, whatever you have at home, you can use that to decorate it, okay? But it needs to be decorated. And you cannot use something that is already a pencil holder, all right? So if you have, so I have like a candle holder that I use for mine, and it's already a pencil holder. Okay, so if you have a pencil holder at home, you can't just put some stuff on it and say, this is what I used. All right, you need to use your recycled material from this list, okay? It needs to be something recycled, okay? It can't already be a pencil holder, I'll know. So you need to think about the shape. So what shape will help it to hold the most pencils? Are you gonna have a circle shape, a rectangle, a square, a triangle, an octagon? What shape will you make yours, especially if you're using cardboard? I know if you're using a jar or a can, most of those are circle shapes, so it might be that you have to use a circle shape, but if you're gonna make your own out of cardboard, then maybe you can make it into a cool different shape, but make sure that it holds at least 10 pencils, okay? You will have a video of you putting them in one at a time so I can see that there's 10. Now, the most important part is what material are you going to use? So what material will be the strongest? If you just make your pencil holder out of paper, do you think that's the strongest material? So you need to think about what material is the strongest that you can use. Maybe that's paper. Maybe you're going to do some paper mache. That's cool. Okay, maybe you're using metal. That's pretty strong. Maybe you're going to use clay or Play-Doh. Okay, so think about the material that you're using and what's going to be the strongest material that you can use. And then you're going to think of your fasteners or your joiners. So how will you join everything together? Are you going to use tape? Are you going to use glue, clay, sticky tack? How will you put all of your material together? Maybe if you're just using a jar, you don't have to put anything together because it's already been done for you, okay? So you're gonna think about that, but remember, I want you to think about and use the material that you think is the strongest, okay? So, on top of your pencil holder that you need to make, you are also gonna complete this work. Now, you don't have to print these pages off, okay? But you do need to come up with a list of materials that you think you will use, and you can check it off if you've used it, or put an X if you haven't towards the end, okay? So your materials is what recycled materials will you be using for your actual pencil holder, what materials will you be using for joining things together if you need to join things, how will you decorate it, will you use markers, paint, you need to put all of your materials down, okay? Then you are going to come up with a plan. So what is your plan to make a pencil holder that is stable, can open and close, and can hold at least 10 pencils? Okay, so your materials and your pencil holder plan, okay, so everything on this page is actually going to be due on Tuesday. So you have some planning days to do it. Then you need to do a picture, okay, of your pencil holder idea. All right, so this is your plan, and this is due on Tuesday. So this is step one, just your report plan is due on Tuesday. Now, the second part is your analysis, and this is what happens as you continue on. So when you're in the building phase of your actual pencil holder, you're gonna start your analysis. So, and I know it says at the end of each class, but basically at the end of each day that you're building it and working on it, what is going well, what's difficult, okay? What have you noticed? Have you had to change your materials? You're gonna let me know, all right? So these are just notes for you, so you can jot down like 1 or 2 sentences every day you work on it, or you can say, oh yeah, no, I needed to do different stuff, and then you're just gonna write it. So if you need both pages, that's fine. As I said, you don't have to print this off. You can just write it on a piece of paper. And then at the end, you are going to complete the checklist. So make sure that you have made a pencil holder that's stable. Make sure that it can hold 10 pencils. You've decorated your pencil case. You've completed all of your pages for your report. And then you're going to do your reflection, okay? Did you need to change your pencil case? What did you like about it? If you could design another pencil holder, what would you do differently? All right? So here are some examples. Now, if you look on Google, there are loads and loads and loads of examples. So you can go ahead and have a look if you want some other ideas. These are just some of them and some ways that you can decorate if you think it's interesting, okay? There's different shapes, different ways to make them hold more, so you can have a look on Google if you want some other ideas, okay? So remember that your full report and pencil holder are due on Sunday. Your planning is due on Tuesday, so you have the whole week and weekend to work on it. And remember, you need to show me your pencil holder as a video to show how strong it is. You should be able to lift it up without pencils falling out, and you should be able to show me that 10 pencils fit in there. So I want a video showing me your pencil holder, all right? And next week, we are going to be making a tower, and then the week after, a birdhouse. So you can start thinking now about what you want to use and what you want those to look like. so you can be prepared. So just have it in your head, and then once you're finished your pencil holder, you can start working on your tower, okay? And so have fun. I can't wait to see all of the cool pencil cases or pencil holders that you guys make.